Star Wars fans, we just got another trailer for The Bad Batch Season 2, which comes out in less than a month, and this trailer had a ton of fun stuff in it, and we're going to break it all down right now. What's up, guys? It's Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars here. Today we're breaking down the newest trailer for The Bad Batch Season 2. Now there's some wild stuff going on in this trailer, from Commander Cody to Palpatine to even everybody's favorite Wookiee Jedi. So without further ado, let's get right into this trailer. So this trailer is going to have subtitles on, it's going to have no volume because we don't want to get copy struck. Alright, let's go. We're on some tropical planet right now, kind of looks like Scarif, but it's definitely not Scarif. Got these creepy, crawly crabs on it, and Hunter's going go, go, go. They're clearly on a mission right now. Echo says we went over the plan 5 times. They got the package. Seems to be no Omega with them. You see Hunter, you see Wrecker, you see Echo all running, and Omega's far behind. But she does end up getting on the ship. Lucasfilm LTD. You got some Empire crafts flying overhead, and then you got this. Whoever the heck this girl is. Fee Genoa. Sure. She hears that they're the top team, and they're rogue clones on the run from the Empire. They're still working for Sid. It's nice. We get their ship flying down to some planet, and tell me in the comments if you guys know what planet this is. I honestly have no idea, but Hunter's talking about the Empire and how it's growing, and Echo says we should be doing more. I don't know what that was, but that thing looks sick. Sid's talking to them. If you do this plan, you'll get paid off. You could have an actual future. Streaming on January 4th. We've known this for a while. January 4th is the release date. We're getting 2 episodes on the premiere and then 14 more episodes. So total 16 episodes. And it will be running the same time as The Mandalorian. Commander Cody. This is crazy. So Commander Cody is from, of course, the prequels. He is the leader of Obi-Wan's Legion of Clone Troopers, and he always has the orange armor. But in the Bad Batch, when he goes to the Empire, he now has clearly a gray armor, and he's talking to Crosshair, and he's saying that other clones are questioning orders from the Empire because the Empire is a little different than what they remember with the Republic. And Crosshair says, well, then they're traitors like the Jedi. Crosshair still, even though we know doesn't have the inhibitor chip anymore, is still a bad guy. Now this looks like Kashyyyk, which is cool. We're going back to Kashyyyk. You love seeing Wookiees. And these are the Trandoshians. They are always hunting down Wookiees. We've seen that in the Clone Wars, and now we have these guys burning down what looks to be Kashyyyk, a forest in Kashyyyk. In old Separatist tanks, by the way, that they've spray painted or whatever. Omega seems upset because she thinks that they gave up everything for her, and Echo says we made the right choice, Omega. And they're talking about how there's more people who need their help out there. People around the galaxy are under the tyranny of the Empire. And then you see everybody's favorite Jedi Wookiee, Gungi, and he forces a lightsaber to him, green lightsaber. Epic, epic. Join the squad. Experience the adventure. Only on Disney Plus. Okay, so this whole trailer just gets you hyped. If you actually watch it with the audio, it gets you so unbelievably hyped because of all the action scenes and all the crazy stuff that's going on. But it doesn't really show you much. It doesn't really tell you what the show is going to be about. It's just another story, another adventure with the Bad Batch, which I mean I'm okay for. But I think there's a bigger story going on at the same time. And this is Palpatine, of course, in the Senate building, which is awesome. So we're gonna get looks at Palps, of course. Get looks at the Bad Batch in action. And then you get a look at Bail Organa, which is weird. And is this him jumping on that speeder? I don't know. No, it's not. But you get a look at Bail Organa. He's in everything now, but who knows why. Okay, this was the coolest thing I saw probably. Does anybody else recognize this? This is so cool. It's straight out of the Clone Wars, and it is Count Dooku's lair. I mean, does anybody else see that? That stained glass, the throne he's got there, that's all Count Dooku's lair, isn't it? And then the trailer ends with them getting a message from Rex saying, you guys ready for another mission? Awesome. More Rex, the better. A little more action sequences, and then the Bad Batch. And for some reason it says parents. Who knows why? But the Bad Batch, streaming on January 4th. Now this trailer got me so excited for The Bad Batch Season 2. I really wasn't that excited for The Bad Batch Season 2 with all the news we've had coming out about The Mandalorian Season 3. I was really looking forward to that show, and The Bad Batch has kind of just been on the back burner. Then they released this trailer, and I'm like, okay, we're back. And let's not forget, the end of the Bad Batch Season 1 was, of course, Kamino falling, but it was also going to Mount Tantiss. Now, in Legends, we know that Mount Tantiss is where Palpatine does a lot of cloning, and The Mandalorian is also focusing a lot on cloning, so I'm really hoping one of the missions for the Bad Batch is to go to Mount Tantiss, and we get a look inside what they're doing with the clones. Maybe we see a first edition of Snoke's body being created, or maybe even a clone of Palpatine being created. Or maybe, just maybe, we see Grogu getting experimented on inside of Mount Tantiss. And this would be explaining where he's been from Order 66 up until the beginning of The Mandalorian Season 1. Because this question continues to go unanswered, and I think the reasoning for the Bad Batch as a whole show is to explain the character of Grogu and where he was after Order 66 up until the beginning of The Mandalorian Season 1. Let's not forget the Bad Batch aren't in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show and or the original trilogy, so they are most likely all going to have to die. Which of course is sad, but what is a better way of going out than saving the main character of Star Wars right now in Baby Grogu from Mount Tantiss? I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments below, did you like the Bad Batch Season 2 trailer? Are you excited for the Bad Batch Season 2? And are you excited for Star Wars to be back on the screen in front of you? Because although Andor just ended, the Bad Batch is still a little under a month away. Smash like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video, and my pretty face will show up in the recommended feed of yours. 2023 is going to be a wild year for Star Wars, and Bad Batch Season 2 starts it all off. And then, of course, The Mandalorian, the Ahsoka show, and maybe even the Skeleton Crew by the end of the year with Star Wars Visions, with even video games like Jedi Fallen Order. It's going to be a wild, wild year, so don't forget to stick around, hit that subscribe, and may the Force be with you. Always.